We live in a time where young people are inundated with information. It's on their phones, it's on billboards, when they watch TV or film. And what we want a literate person to do is to be able to ask questions of any text that they read. I want them to understand who the author is, who she's speaking to, where she's coming from, what her biases may be. But what we need in the 21st century is not just literacy, but powerful literacy, and we need it equitably. When I say powerful literacy, I'm talking about a set of literacy practices that allow you to engage in ways that are meaningful in the world. Everyone, literally, in our society can read or write with very few exceptions. But can they do it in a way that allows them to hold down a professional job, to participate in their neighborhoods and communities, to share their local family traditions, and to be community members that allows them to live their faith powerfully? We call them critical literacies, an ability to read at a level that allows you to get inside of text, and ability to produce your own text, whether they're traditional or multimodal. Some of the exciting research in the field of literacy studies focuses on how kids learn, having them develop actionable projects that require academic research, bringing them into archives, having them read professional journals, collecting their own research in their neighborhoods to solve a problem that's meaningful to them. That's one example of what powerful practice would be. Another concerns how to integrate the academic canon with local cultural text. Why do we teach what we teach in school? And does the curriculum reflect the amazing diversity of the human experience? The answer is often no, it doesn't. So I would say, well, how are people practicing literacy in the community and finding through popular music and film and local practices these amazing intellectual and cultural expressions, and saying we need to bring this into the classroom. Part of the work that we're doing in the Center for Literacy Education and the larger Institute for Educational Initiatives is affirming the fact that the practices around literacy in your own neighborhood and community are just as powerful as the literacy practices in school. And hopefully we begin to bridge that gap. In the past decade or so, my work has really taken on global dimensions, particularly focused on literacy in the African diaspora. By 2050, 40% of the planet will be either on the continent of Africa or African descended in the diaspora. And we want to understand, what does literacy education look like in Kenya or Tanzania or Brazil or Peru or Chile? How do we increase the best of what we know about how literacy happens powerfully in homes and communities and neighborhoods, but also how that happens in schools, to help the schools where they're struggling with literacy achievement? I chose to come to Notre Dame because I felt that it was the best place to kind of match my mission with my research. The Catholic values inform the research, and the research informs the Catholicity. And we're leveraged to bring together people across multiple disciplines to do cutting-edge research, but also to work on the ground with organizations that are trying to improve literacy and life outcomes.